Last time on No Direction Home. I finally got Hopper out of the muck, but now the question is, can I get him to start? Luckily, I have a friend to help me out.
It's alright, I'm charging by the hour, so we can sit here and think all night.
All right, so yesterday the guys at Tejas Motorsports got Hopper all sorted. They did a couple oil changes and changed the fluids, got all the water out of the exhaust and the engine after our Galveston mishap. The guys are really cool. They took good care of Hopper. And I went ahead and bought a 4-gallon gas tank. So I actually doubled my gas mileage because the plan is to start heading west across Texas, and when you get into the flatlands of West Texas, sometimes gas stations can be few and far between. So I'm ready to rip, ready to go. Let's take a look at the map and see where I'm headed. All right, so I'm in Houston, and the plan is to drive over to Austin today, spend the night in Austin, check out the city, and then after that, I'm going to continue heading west to San Angelo, Texas. And so yeah, that's it. Gonna start heading across the great state of Texas. I guess now is as good a time as any to tell you I have a bigger plan. The plan is to actually make my way through Texas, New Mexico, Arizona, and wind up in Las Vegas. I have about a week to do it. It's about 1,200 miles. This trip's about 1,200 miles, and I should be in Vegas by Christmas. But for today, we're doing Austin and then San Angelo, Texas.
Are you moving? You not moving?
All a little girl inside you, she the woman living inside me. All a little girl, she is a stranger. No, she don't know me. And if I say I'm alright, it's no, it's so untrue. Just look around, just look at what you do. And if I can't say no, this love will still remain. My mind is gone, it's humming like a train. Was the man in a language I couldn't define. All of him it has come up, shining like an old street sign. Oh, Jimmy, did you take too much? Did you try to lean on my cup? If I say I'm alright, you know it's so untrue. Just look around, just look at what we do. And if I can't say no, this love will still remain.
So my friend Dave was, what's up? My friend Dave was nice enough to give me a voucher for a nice hotel.
So I'm staying at the Fairmont in Austin. Obviously a much nicer hotel than I would normally be staying at. Great view, by the way, but you know, that's what friends are for. So shout out to Dave for hooking up a sweet hotel room.
So at my hotel in Austin, I'm right near Rainy Street. So the plan is to walk over and just check things out, stay outside, maybe look for some food, and see what's going on. So I'm gonna walk over to Rainy Street. Austin's like the food truck capital of the US. I think there's like a 1.3 food trucks for every person in Austin. That's what I heard. I ordered some carnitas tacos, soft tacos. Got them from a food truck here over on Rainy Street. I'm gonna devour these things. I'm starving. I haven't really eaten much today, so pretty hungry. Good tacos. I was still hungry, so I decided to get a pulled pork sandwich. Try this bad boy out. Pulled pork. It's good.
Where is my mind?
I just pulled over to get some gas. Going from Austin to San Angelo. Obviously, I've never been there, but they have a campsite there, so I'm going to camp tonight. Kind of the yin and yang of staying in a super nice hotel for a couple nights. Now I got to go the other way, swing the pendulum the other way, and stay at a campsite. Just keep myself honest. It's not that far. It's like an easy day of riding. It's like overcast and foggy and a little rainy, but I checked the weather and it's supposed to clear up, so it should be a nice day of riding.
In the early morning rain, with a dollar in my hand, aching in my heart, and my pockets full of sand. I'm a long, long way from home, and I miss my darling so.
It's pretty foggy. It's pretty crazy to ride through.
Go which way to go. Don't stop by the big time. Let your daddy take you home. Don't stop by the big time. You know, let your daddy take you.
I'm definitely starting to get a bit of that West Texas vibe as I head out. I'm out of Austin, and
you know, you're just kind of in the middle of nothing, in the middle of nowhere, and it's cool. I mean, there's cars on the road, but it's you definitely feel like you're in the middle of nowhere.
This repetition like a moving sun.
Just wanted to do an update on my day today. It's kind of an interesting day. So I went from Austin to San Angelo, Austin to San Angelo, Texas. And I thought it was going to be a pretty easy day and like a nice easy ride. I was actually kind of looking forward to getting out of Austin and getting started on driving into West Texas and just seeing what that was like. And I checked the weather this morning, and it was going to be a little bit foggy and overcast and a little cool, but then as I got further away from Austin, the weather was supposed to break. But one of the things I wasn't anticipating is that there was just like massive wind, crosswind, for like 3 hours. And it just, it's been a while since I rode in heavy wind, and it just makes for really hard riding on the bike. And you know, you're just like, basically I'm like riding almost the whole day like with the bike tilted slightly to account for the wind, and it's just pushing you all over the road. And it just gets, you know, it's hard on the body, it's hard on the mind. You have to stay focused the whole time you're riding. And so even though I didn't really go that far today, it was a long day of riding, and it was cold. I think it was in the 50s, but with that wind, it's just taking the temperature down. And actually I had planned on camping tonight, and when I finally got close to my destination, I checked the weather, and the overnight lows for tonight were going to be pretty cold, like in the 20s. And I just, I was so tired, and my body was kind of wrecked from the ride, and I was delayed because I was driving a lot slower just out of precaution, that I ended up booking a small hotel room and didn't even roll in here till like after 5 o'clock. So it was a good day. I got some mileage done, but it was a hard day. And I'm going to try to get to bed early and get up tomorrow and put a number of miles in tomorrow. And hopefully the weather improves a little bit. But for now, it's time for some vino and watch some football and get to bed. Oh, by the way, I got Hopper parked right outside the window.
Night, dude. Have a good one. See you tomorrow morning. Next time on No Direction Home. Hopper and I explore the vast emptiness of West Texas, and as always, meet some great people along the way.